AAA games, the most awesome looking and ambitious games there is, to indie games, small, normal looking, not as exciting but made with the utmost passion. Which to choose? So many of you keep asking me this question or keep wondering why in the Buddha am I making videos on what seem to be games that look so early in development or quote unquote worse looking than any AAA games out there. Why do I even waste my time on scam games, shitty games, and games that will never release? All those comments really made me want to clear things up once and for all and let everyone know why I stand with indie games in this massive world full of different indies and AAA projects. Why do I only make videos on indie and AA games? Why am I even making an actual game reveal event centered on those games next month? That, by the way, is already filled with a ton of awesome looking games that I absolutely cannot wait to show you. Well, no one seemed to know this, but the answer is right in front of us. Can anyone guess what that is and why I made this risky switch to indie games? Indie games are made for us, the players, and there is so much they can do if only we give them that power. They can become bigger and better, but still have that small team at its core who cares about the players. What better can we ask? Listen, I know, I'm not going blindly into following indie games and praising them and kissing their feet. Many of you are tired of all these indie studios that keep sharing trailers after trailers after trailers without giving any release date or news on the game that they're working on. That I can totally understand where your frustration comes from. It's like some of these indie games only exist to share some update videos here and there without releasing ever, but there's something very important that we have to keep in mind about these indie projects in general. They need our support to exist, to become bigger and more successful. Take this for example. Let's say I make a video on this promising, never seen before action-adventure indie game that I saw the other day. Before my video, this game had a relatively slow development cycle, not so ambitious ideas, and was early in development. Just a small game that someone wanted to showcase. Well, let's say my video on this game gets hundreds of thousands of views, even goes up to 1 million views, and you guys are supporting it to the max, giving your thoughts in the comments, sharing it, and putting it on your Steam wishlist. Well, because of that, you might have literally changed that person's life. I'm not joking. Because of that video and the support that you gave them, that indie dev was able to get his game seen to the world. He might even receive a big funding in partnership with a game publisher. Hell, he might even be able to hire veteran developers and create a studio. See how all of this came out of nothing? What I've just said is not out of my imagination. This all happened for real multiple times through the videos on this channel and the support that you guys gave them. I'm just the messenger. Blight Survival, Unrestricted, Out of Action, No More Room in Hell 2, Ferocious, the list goes on, and I love seeing the support that they're getting. It really brings joy to my heart seeing normal people succeed in a space where greed reigns king. At its core, I think we all want gaming to be a better place where we can all have fun without seeing any kind of agenda or a push to squeeze the most money out of the consumer. I feel this is where indie games come in. We're able to give them all these possibilities of growing, and they will give us the games that we've always wanted without any businessman or higher up behind it. The thing is, indie games take time to make because they're made out of passion and they do not follow any strict timeline. And some of these devs don't work full time as well, which is why you don't see them for years, or they don't release for years and years. This is also why I support them so much and cover them all the time on this channel. I want normal people to succeed and get ahead in life without having to limit themselves to working for a AAA company that they don't really care about. Hence, this is exactly why I'm also making a Mac Cheese Game Expo that will happen this August 21st on this channel. This event is about new game reveals and is 100% centered on all those awesome upcoming indie games. See, there's something interesting about these upcoming games. They do something unique and more out there that still has that fun aspect at its core. I already have a ton of indie games that will be participating at this event, and so I truly hope you all will be able to tune in to see what a small indie team can achieve. Every single one of these developers that will be participating, or just indie developers in general, really needs to get some recognition on their games that they're working on. But because they don't have any kind of money for marketing and all of that, their game gets lost and no one sees them ever until someone's actually cover it on their channel and it gets the support it needed. Some of these indie games might look normal on the surface, but only if you look at it with your eyes wide open can you see how much potential they have and how they can change the industry. Take a look at Battlebit, for example, a small indie game made by 3 devs. It is one of the most played FPS game out there and surpasses every Battlefield game's player count. This is what I love love to see. Let me know your thoughts on this, guys, and if you think that indie games might be the future of gaming. And of course, subscribe if you agree with this and if you'd like to see more videos just like these. I'll talk to you all very soon.